Charlie Hurt, Washington Times opinion editor and Fox News contributor, as well as Mike Davis, founder and president of the Article 3 Project. Gentlemen, good to see you both. Charlie, I'm going to come to you first. I'm looking at the FBI, Charlie, and I've lost all hope, right? I don't think they're going to investigate Joe and Hunter Biden. So as Americans, if we want the truth, do we have to look to James Comer in the House, by the way, who are not well equipped to investigate crimes like this? But is that the only hope we have of getting to the truth in regard to the criminal enterprise of Joe and Hunter Biden?
Well, I think that that's probably our best hope at the moment, as well as a few enterprising reporters who are doing their duty and actually trying to get to the bottom of this, because not only has the FBI completely walked off the field and left all of these incredible questions and obvious examples of crimes that have apparently occurred uninvestigated, but the entire media has completely walked away and has lost all interest in doing their job. They're far more interested in, the coverage of former president who's no longer in office, that they won't begin to investigate the obvious questions, the obvious. I mean, you can't. It's impossible to. You have to knowingly decide you don't want to know the answers to these questions to not try to get to the bottom of some of them. There's such glaring examples of corruption.
And you make a national name for yourself. If you actually break a story like this that everyone else rejected, I mean, you're almost a national hero, if you will. But Mike, Newsweek is now reporting that Devon Archer, Hunter Biden's former business partner and former Burisma board member, he is in talks with Republicans on the Oversight Committee to come in and testify. Mike, this could completely blow the case open if he decides to flip on Hunter Biden.
They better put Devon Archer in the witness protection program, because I'm telling you what, the FBI has had evidence since at least 2017 that then Vice President Joe Biden and his sleazebag son Hunter took a $10 million foreign bribe from Burisma and changed American policy, threatened the Ukrainian president that if he didn't fire that Ukrainian prosecutor investigating Burisma and the Bidens, Ukraine was going to lose $1 billion in USA. That is the allegation. There are 17 audio recordings apparently at the FBI, 15 with Hunter and 2 with then Vice President Joe Biden. So this evidence is coming out. What does the Biden Justice Department do? They indict Trump for the non-crime of having his presidential records. They indict Trump for getting into a fight with librarians and other bureaucrats for overdue library books that apparently they claim Trump didn't check out properly.
That's a really good point. We're fighting over librarian and checked out books. But Charlie, your view on this, because again, if Devon Archer flips, or if we have these 17 tapes that allegedly Burisma has, the FBI can stonewall all they want and cover up for Joe Biden, but this information is going to come to the House and get to the public, and Joe Biden may not be able to hide it any longer.
Yeah. And by the way, I think it actually is probably a healthy thing for this to be exposed in the House, simply because it means that it informs the public, since the media refuses to even try to do its job. It informs the public and allows the public to make a decision in the next election, which is how I want to see all this end. I want to see all this end by Joe Biden getting thrown out of office for being the most corrupt president to ever hold office. But Mike also makes a really important point that a lot of people have sort of glossed over. The carrot in this whole bribery scheme, in which the Biden family apparently got paid $10 million, was $1 billion in U.S. American aid going to Ukraine. That was the carrot that the Biden administration was using in order to protect their corrupt cronies at Burisma in Ukraine. And so the question is, what was that $1 billion for? Was that $1 billion simply money that Joe Biden came up with in order to execute this bribery? This is a massive scandal involving U.S. tax dollars in order to enrich the Biden family and sell out American foreign policy.
No doubt about that. And again, in this Hunter Biden, Joe Biden saga, there continues to be cracks because Hunter Biden was deposed today in the Arkansas child support case over his 4-year-old daughter. As Jonathan Turley pointed out, it's not clear if Hunter has previously gone under oath about his finances. So, Mike, this actually could be a problem for him. And this court, this mother of his child that was born out of wedlock, may be the avenue in which we get the details of the finances of the Biden corruption scheme.
This is why Hunter Biden is so stupid. He wants to fight over child support and expose his entire foreign corruption scheme. The DC-based FBI or the Delaware-based FBI and Justice Department may ignore his crimes, but I seriously doubt that the Arkansas prosecutors and Arkansas courts are going to ignore perjury before the courts.
It's starting to get hot, gentlemen. Very hot for the Bidens.
Yeah.
Charlie and Mike, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.